Hey everybody, this is Mayro. Today I'm going to be showing you my levels. So I'm going to be showing you only the uploaded ones, because the other ones just aren't worth it, otherwise they would be uploaded. And I'm going to be blatantly cheating the system and giving you the IDs so you can like my levels and give me makeup points. No, but the real reason I'm doing this is because I'm spending so much time making levels that like I'm not actually doing any of the ideas that I had, because I'm just like, I keep having an idea, I have to get it down into a level. It's happening a lot. I already have 12 levels uploaded. This is a problem. So the first one, Piranha Canyon, this was my first level. I made it using my Mario Maker 2 pre-order stylus, and I did it in handheld mode, obviously. Hence why, you know, I said I was doing the stylus. And I had this idea where I wanted to make a level where you had to like jump across piranha creepers in some weird pathway to like pound it back into the ground. And I just wanted to try and make that with absolutely no knowledge of 3D World or the new editor. And that's what this level turned out to be. So it looks okay. I kind of figured out some decent decoration for 3D World. It definitely could look a lot better. I definitely know ways that I could make it look better now that I've had the game for a bit longer. But yeah, I also got to test out clear conditions because, you know, the level, I don't have to worry about de-cheating the level anymore because I can just set clear conditions like, hey, you have to kill all of the piranha creepers, and you can't just go back and kill this one again, because we're smart like that. It wasn't the best design level in the world. The piranha creeper takes 10 years to get down here, but I thought it was pretty good. It's pretty hard. It took me a really long time to upload this, but like, it's not that bad, really. Like, making and playing this level just taught me how to play the 3D World style, pretty much. Anyway, you can get about like that. You can also spin jump, but I didn't know how you could spin jump at the time. Alright, next is New Super Mario Bros. Wii 1-1 Coin Hunt. I've already got a video on this. Let's talk about that video. It was a little bit controversial in some ways. The video was basically me remaking 1-1 for New Super Mario Bros. Wii in Super Mario Maker, and there was some inconsistency that people were bringing up and ways that's wrong. For example, 1-1 doesn't have these conveyors, and that's true. It has rolling hills. We don't have rolling hills. But I kind of simulated the rolling hills. The rolling hill goes this way, and it's kind of curved. It goes up the same amount of blocks. So I basically kind of replicated the rolling hill. And the reason why there's enemies down here is because I wanted the ground to replicate the ground underneath the rolling hill in the original. And it just kind of looked bland. So I put some enemies down there. This part, you can't put bridges 2 blocks wide, so they're all 3 blocks wide. And also, there should be a pipe going around there, but just putting a pipe here, it takes away the challenge of having one. So I decided I'll make the exit just an entrance-exit pipe instead. It is yellow after all, so it makes sense. This part, I added a few extra coins, and you'll also see that a 10 coin and a propeller suit. Now, the reason why there's a propeller suit is to save you from soft blocking if you mess up later, because I wanted to add these 10 coins to force you to explore all the secrets and find what was changed in the level to fit in Mario Maker, rather than just running to the end. So that's why the 10 coins are in there. So the 10 coins are in where all the star coins are, and in a couple of extra places. For example, there's one where the checkpoint was. People were like, you didn't put a checkpoint, you forgot the check. I didn't forget the checkpoint. You just can't put a checkpoint in clear condition levels. The reason why that was at the side like that was because you can't center the coin. I could have put it on check. I didn't realize you could put it on checked at the time, but I didn't. So, you know, I just moved it that way. And then, yeah, it's just kind of more of the same epic gamer time. This thing of a pipe, we're going into the underground. The reason why we're going into the underground, we're out of space. It didn't let us move horizontally anymore. So we're going into the underground, and I just continue to make the level block by block underground. And again, there's a couple of changes, but overall, I try and stay faithful. I just try and make the adaptations work. In here again, I removed the underground sections, just I didn't feel it would function. But I did keep this section. I got the 1-up still, and I did have to unfortunately do some of these areas to make the bonus room as I wanted to, but that's alright. It's alright at the end of the day. I also didn't understand scroll stop when I made this, evidently, but I tried my best, alright? So yeah, you can just keep going along here. You can either propeller or you can not propeller, and yeah, I put 2 there instead of 1. Because I just felt it would be better to do that for some reason. And yeah, obviously I had to kind of change the ending. I tried to make it similar to the original, where like there was a slope going down. But obviously I had to make it a bit smaller to make it fit. And if you don't have all the 10 coins, you can go in this door and it'll just take you back to the beginning of the cave and you can look around the level. So overall, yeah, it was remade block by block, but then I changed some things to make it play better in Mario Maker, and I feel like that's where people weren't really understanding. Alright, P-Switch Parkour. For some reason, this is one of the most popular Super Expert levels of all time. Couldn't tell you why. So this one's interesting. This one is a remake of a level that I made for my friend who doesn't play Mario. Basically, in Mario Maker 1, my friend was like, hey, I want to do all the cool Kaiser stuff. I was like, okay. But like, he's like, can you make me a level to teach me? I was like, I'll try. So I made P-Switch Parkour, and it wasn't anything too complicated. It's just basic little P-Switch jumps like this. A little Easter egg over here that not many people found. Wonderful stuff. And yeah, that's basically what this level is. I just remade it block by block again, but anything that I wasn't happy with, I changed to make it a bit more playable, and I added decorations, because the original had no decorations. So I added blocks, I added vines, I added arrows, added a bunch of stuff really, and I added extra P-switches when necessary, took out P-switches that were kind of rubbishy, added a bit more clarity as to where to go in general. I'm pretty happy with it. And then the last section, I just changed completely. I kept this jump, and then I just made this P-Switch final gauntlet to test your learning, where you just carry this P-Switch all the way down here. And then one thing I learned is this indicator is kind of in a bad spot. You also don't even need to throw the P-Switch there, apparently. But yeah. And then, yeah, get the flying one. In the original, you didn't have to get it, but now you do. So yeah, it's a little bit harder than my original one, but it's also more clear where to go. Just for the sake of it, here's the idea to the original. Okay, finally, I want to talk about easy mode deactivated. So I was trying to remake 2-Tower for New Super Mario Bros. Wii for a video. The starting area obviously is useless because it's horizontal. I needed to push them into the vertical area. So originally this was a desert because, you know, the original's a desert. So yeah, I don't choose that. So I was like, okay, we'll go through the desert and we'll go directly into the tower. And I want to do it in 3D World style because of these chain link fences. We can use the cat to... Okay. we can use the cat to climb on the chain link fences, which is the only way we're going to get chain link fences, because vines just don't really work. But the problem I was finding was that Luigi or whoever was just running up the walls and you didn't have to use the chain link fences. So I tried to add spikes, I tried doing a bunch of things, but eventually I realized it wasn't working, so I just took what I did and I just changed the level completely. So you may be wondering, well, the spikes aren't even on, like, no wonder it's not helping. Well, basically what I ended up doing was once I realized how weird my level was going, I was like, screw it. Let's just take out the cat suit. Then I was like, wait, no, let's give them a false sense of security. Let's guide them through this nice area, and then we'll hit them with a twice like section. Not in a troll way, but it'll just be more brutal. So everyone can get halfway through the level. Literally anyone can reach the checkpoint in this level with no problems. It drops you onto a fire flower here to make sure, you know, you don't die to the next part. And that switches the block state to on because we need to go across some spikes. And this is the power-up check. It is possible to choose this and make it a lot big, but the casual player won't, and that's the point of it, really. And then it's the same thing but harder. So we have to spin jump here instead. I still didn't know how scroll stop works apparently, so that's good. And then here, there's no cat suit, so we have to spin jump, wall jump. And then we have to do a regular jump here, and now I added dry bones here because I'm a dick. Spin jump up here, spin jump up here. Oh, I did not succeed. As I was trying to say, you just spin jump, then do some mid-air twirls, run and jump. That one's kind of precise. I'm really bad at that jump, but it's possible. There we go. And then piranha creepers, which you can avoid just by doing this, which is intentional, but you don't have to do that. It's recommended you do that because they're spawning too weird. So, yeah. I'd recommend playing this level, honestly. I do recommend playing it. Most of my friends who have tried it have beaten it, despite the low clear rate. Like, it's definitely doable, and it will really help you get better at the 3D world style, because a lot of people really struggle with it. And then, yeah, we have a harder boss fight as well. We have a big flying pom-pom, which is probably the only well-made big flying pom-pom fight you'll ever experience. Okay, I don't want a part of that, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Sometimes she spawns in the most annoying of places, but you just have to deal with that, I guess. Where's she going now? Over there? Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to deal with that, to be honest. Can you... She is not being nice to me. Oh god. The placement today is not good. Will you please go anywhere other than where you've been going? That's fine. That's anything... No! Dude, thank you. Much better. So, that's the end of the level. They were not that bad. I don't know why the boss fight was being weird on that attempt, but it was. We can get our 3 extra lives. And if you trust me, which not many people do, you can go in this warp box, and it brings you to the end. Epic gamer style. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you want to see more, let me know. But until then, I'll see you.